Hi friends, welcome to Beautifully Bookish Bethany, where I have new videos every week about books and the geeky mom lifestyle. In today's video, I have a very exciting announcement. In collaboration with Ashley over at Bookish Realm, we are going to be hosting a read-along for the Song of the Lioness Quartet by Tamora Pierce. So I am super excited for this. I'm going to give you all of the details, but this is something Ashley and I are collaborating on. This is going to be Ashley's first time ever reading the Song of the Lioness Quartet and reading anything by Tamora Pierce. Whereas for me, I have reread the series many times. I'm also going to be getting a matching book, so I have a matching set. These come in multiple covers. I grew up reading Tamora Pierce. I absolutely love her books. I reread the series most recently a few years ago, and I think it really holds up. It is one of my all-time favorite fantasy series, and it's kind of a crossover between YA and middle grade. It starts out middle grade and gets more YA as the series goes, which is not something we see as much anymore, but I really love how this works. In the first book, Alanna, the First Adventure, our main character is like 9 or 10, and by the end of the series, she's like 20. So it definitely shows her growing up. This is the first series set in the world of Tortall. There are other series as well that exist in this world, but we are going to be reading this quartet of books, and I am super excited to tell you all about it. So the plan is we're going to read one book a month starting in February, and we'll be doing a live show closer to the end of each month, alternating whose channel is hosting. So for February, we are going to be reading Alanna, the First Adventure, the first book in the series, and I am going to be hosting the first live show here on my channel, which will take place on Friday, February 19th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Ashley will be over here for February talking about Alanna. Then in March, we'll be over on Ashley's channel talking about In the Hand of the Goddess, which is book 2. Then back on my channel in April for The Woman Who Rides Like a Man. And then lastly on Ashley's channel in May to talk about Lioness Rampant. I am so excited to get to reread these. I think Tamora Pierce is amazing. I also think her books were kind of my first real introduction to feminism in the way that she writes. And if you're not familiar with the basic plot of these, they follow our main character Alanna, who is a twin. She has a twin brother, and at the beginning of the series, she is about to be sent off to finishing school, and her brother is going to be sent to become a knight. But Alanna wants to become a knight, and her brother wants to become a mage, so they switch places. He goes and studies magedom, and Alanna poses as a boy so that she can train to become a knight. There also ends up being magic, and we really see her full coming-of-age story. Also, Tamora Pierce is like maybe one of the first people, especially writing for teenagers, with like ye magic birth control. Eventually, once Alanna like gets to the age where she becomes sexually active. I just really love the series. I think they're phenomenal, and I'm so excited to reread them and excited to talk about them with Ashley, who's reading them for the very first time. So I think it's going to be a really good time. I hope a lot of you guys will join us. These were published a long time ago, but they really hold up. Like, okay, when was book 1 published? Let me see. Okay, so book 1 was originally published in 1983, and I'm just so impressed at how well these books, to me at least, really hold up with time. One of my favorite fantasy series, one of the best, I think, classic children's fantasy series at this point. I think we can call it that. It was published in the 80s. And yeah, it's going to be really fun. So I hope you will join us in reading them, join us for the live shows, and for discussion, I'm going to be creating a section on my Discord for people who want to join and talk about the books on the Discord servers. The link to join the Discord will be in the video description down below. I originally created it for my patrons, and I still have some patron exclusive areas of the Discord, but I've slowly kind of expanded it so that it could be a little bit more open. And so we're going to be using that Discord server for the read-along if you want to join us in chatting about it there. So that is it. That's my big announcement. We do have more plans for later in the year, but for now, start here and keep an eye out for all of those live show dates. The first one will be linked down below, and go check out Ashley's channel if you don't already follow her. I feel like if you know me, you probably should already follow her, and she's phenomenal, but yeah, really looking forward to this entire project. Talk to me in the comments down below. Let me know any of your thoughts or feelings or questions on what's happening with the read-along, and for a question of the day, let me know if you have read Tamora Tamora Pierce's books, and if you love her books as much as I do, because I am a huge fan, she's got so many great ones, but this is one of my favorite series that she's written. Very excited to dive back into it. Talk to me in the comments down below. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and if you want to support the work of the channel, check out the Patreon linked down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.